Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here tonight for our annual celebration of National Childhood Cancer Awareness Night. Let me start by recognizing and introducing the council people to my left, all mostly dressed in yellow for this event. Councilman-at-Large Kyle Anderson, Second Ward Councilman Howie Barra, covering Ford, Soaplawn, and Caseby, Councilman-at-Large Brian Small, Councilwoman-at-Large Lisbeth De Jesus, First Ward Councilwoman Sharon McAuliffe, Woodbridge and Seawarren, and Corey Spiller, Councilman in the Third Ward for Avenel Port Reading. To my right is Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, covering Colonia. To the right, there's all the way at the back there is Dan Harris, Councilman-at-Large, and we have a whole bunch of friends with the star of the show, Jules. How you doing, Jules? You're getting used to coming out to these events and speaking and being the face of, I hate to say it that way, but the face of our support for childhood cancer victims in Woodbridge Township. That's better, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me read this proclamation if that's okay with you. Then I'm going to ask Debbie to say a few words, and it looks like you have a little something prepared.
She was ready to take the mic already.
I know, she's looking to grab it from me. You're not running for mayor anytime soon, are you? All right, whereas Childhood Cancer Awareness Month is symbolized by a gold ribbon or yellow shirt worn to commemorate the event and to raise support, funding, and awareness of childhood cancers and the impact for sufferers and families of sufferers of childhood cancer. And whereas childhood cancer is devastating to the growth and development of children and is devastating to their families and friends, at a time when children should be focusing on school, play, and socializing, if they have cancer, their focus is on medication, operations, and what life they have. Each day, more than 46 children throughout the United States will be diagnosed with cancer at an average age of 6 years old. And as a result, 1 out of 5 children so diagnosed will not survive the disease. Whereas pediatric cancer is the leading cause of death by disease in children under 15 years of age, with the causes of most pediatric cancers largely unknown and not linked to lifestyle, unlike adult cancers. And whereas less than 5% of the federal government's total funding for cancer research is dedicated to childhood cancers, and only about 3% of funds raised for the National Cancer Institute go directly to pediatric cancer research, and despite major advances in treatment, it remains critically important to continue to conduct research and to increase awareness regarding childhood cancer. Now, therefore, I, John McCormick, Mayor of the Township of Woodbridge, in concert with the Woodbridge Township Council and Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, do hereby officially recognize the month of September in the year 2025 to be National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month throughout Woodbridge Township, and do further recognize all Woodbridge Township child cancer patients and their families for their efforts to fight and find a cure for various forms of pediatric cancer, and wish them safe passage and future success in all endeavors. And let me turn it over to Debbie Meehan, who is, as this says, the sponsor of this effort. She is the Fifth Ward Councilwoman. Jules is from the Fifth Ward of Colonia, and they got to know each other, become very good friends. And Debbie has been the advocate for Julie and all people like her. So Deb, please say a few words.
Yeah, thanks, Mayor. So it's so good to see everybody out here, all the yellow and the orange. And I got involved with children with cancer a long time ago. I think it was even before I got on the council, with a young girl named Bethany. And through the years, I've watched different children fight this disease and beat this disease. And it's amazing the courage they have, the courage their families have. And I just really commend everything that you do. I met Julie when she was just a little girl. I think it was she was 4, right? So I've known her now. She is in middle school in my daughter-in-law's class. But I've known this family for such a long time, and they have been such advocates for childhood cancer, along with their friends. All of the girls here, they all stand by each other. And it's so important to keep these kids in our prayers and think about them and keep working for research to help every child that has childhood cancer. So I'm going to pass it over to the star of the show, and we'll let her talk. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Julie Hildebrand. I'm 11 years old, and I'm a 7-year brain cancer survivor. I was diagnosed at age 4 with a rare form of cancer, but received the best care at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Although I don't remember too much from my treatment, and my parents say that's a good thing, I do remember that I had the best doctors and nurses that took care of me, and a community that prayed and supported my family and I every step of the way. The first time I ever came to raise awareness here at Town Hall, I was just 4 years old and didn't have the strength to pull up the rope to raise the flag. Just look how far I come. I continue to thank our town for bringing awareness to childhood cancer to help kids like me. I know that making people aware of cancer leads to more research and medicines. I hope that one day we find a cure. I now only go for yearly scans to make sure that I remain healthy. I do not like being sedated, so I have to go for 2 scans, one on my brain and one on my spine, even though I can lay still for 3 hours. I hope that you can all be able to contribute to my team, Team Jules, on the CHOP Parkway Run, because 100% of the donations goes to finding a cure to help kids like me and letting them be kids. This year, I'll be recognized as a VIP at the walk. Thank you for always being a part of my team and for your continued support and prayers.
All right, I have one question. Did you write that yourself? Oh. Just say yes.
Yeah.
No, don't say yes. So what is it like? You got these girls here who've been here. I recognize you guys every year. You come here every year. What's it like to have friends like this come out and support you?
It feels good.
Yeah? And you're there in your class? They're all
No.
classmates?
No.
Oh, this
My
is sister.
sisters.
Oh, you're the sister. Okay. And the other girls, how do you know them? Through school?
Yeah, and they used to be my Girl Scout troop.
Okay. How about you girls? Who wants to say what it's like? How does it make you feel to give up a night and to come out here and support a friend who really needs the support? Who wants to talk about that? I'll get to sister later. Let's start with the friends. Anybody want to say anything?
I guess let's say something.
Go ahead. Look at the camera.
Um,
Come on, go to the side so the camera can see you. There you go.
Well, I've known Lauren and Julie and their whole family since I was in kindergarten. And when I was younger, I didn't really understand what cancer really was. Now that I do, I feel so bad that this happened, but I'm so happy that Julie is a proud survivor and that she's here today. And every September we come back and we raise the flag, and it just makes me really happy that we could all still be together.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow. These kids never want to talk, but they always nail it every time they do. How about you as a sister? Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, it feels really good to have my sister here as a survivor. When she was in the hospital, I went down to see her every weekend and checked on her. It was kind of hard to understand what was going on, but I got pieces of it. So yeah, now that she's here, it feels very great.
Great. How about you, Dad?
Yeah.
Well, in the beginning, we were shocked, as anybody could imagine. I only describe it as like a whole opening up and just the world I don't know, everything just changed, and we had so many people behind us. We had the schools and the community and Girl Scouts and friends and family, and just so many people came behind us and made it just so much easier. And now that she's a survivor and we're beyond that, we do want to give back. So we mentioned the Parkway Run, which we do every year, and coming here every year to help raise awareness, and hopefully, with time, nobody else goes through what a lot of kids go through, with a terrible diagnosis like this. So it's terrible, but we're making progress over the years.
Can you email us something? We'll put it on our social media about the event. Mom, you want to say anything?
Talk.
I never talk. We're just happy to be here. We're happy how far Julie's come. It's been a long journey, but we came out on the other side. We're fighters, and now we advocate, and we want the best research so that no kid has to go through what a lot of these kids do. They fight for their lives, but they're the strongest kids that we've ever seen, and they're resilient, and we just do the best we can. So thanks for coming.
And I don't know how many people have gone through procedures. You're saying you go and have a 3-hour procedure where you have to sit still, lay still?
Yeah.
Is it like an MRI where you go in a tube? You can do that? And do they tell you hold your breath and then breathe and hold your breath, and you just go in and...
You can watch a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, you can watch a movie?
Yeah.
What movie did you watch last time?
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Okay, pretty cool. That'll keep your mind off it. All right, well, terrific. Let's go raise a flag. What do you think? What? Oh, Ryan.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, pal?
What's up?
What do you want to say about this? You know Jules, of course, right?
They met today.
Yeah, we just met.
You just met? Well, has somebody who lived the life she's living, tell me about how you feel about seeing somebody like her from the same town you're from succeeding like you did.
I don't know, just cancer is just one of the most heartbreaking things that a kid and a parent can go through. And with her having one of the most rarest brain cancers, like that's just shocking. And since she beat it, that's just an amazing feat for her.
Wow. These kids are amazing as well. Wow. All right, let's do a flag raising. What do you say, Jules? You ready?